Hey, we're daysormay, and you're watching the Permanent Rain Press.
Hi everyone, it's Chloe with the Permanent Rain Press today. I am so happy to be joined by daysormay. How's it going?
Good,
Great.
thanks.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah. How
Thanks for
about
having
you?
us.
I'm excited to be catching up with you. First off, how has this past year been for you? Have any of you picked up any unique hobbies or skills?
Uh,
Hmm.
it's been a weird year. It's been crazy for us. I think we I think we've grown a lot, done a lot of cool stuff, but yeah, it's been it wasn't the year we were expecting to have. So, um, in terms of hobbies, I don't know.
I don't know. I started learning Spanish, kind of,
Oh yeah.
but that's about it. Other than music, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing new. I don't know. Played a lot of video games or like maybe wasted too much time, but yeah. I don't know. Mostly like making music, and I think it was like in the beginning we were like nervous that it was the end of a lot of stuff, but I think for us it was a really important time to like step back and like really assess everything going on with the music and like what we really needed to do. um, yeah, I don't know, it's been cool in certain ways for sure.
So speaking of making music together, you all live under one roof now. Is it like a basement suite situation?
It is, yeah,
Exactly, yeah.
yeah.
How has that been? Is it like a little too close for comfort, or you've really enjoyed being roommates?
Yeah, I think it's been if we didn't we moved in together right before, like maybe a couple months before lockdown, and if we hadn't done that, I think we wouldn't be able to be doing the stuff we're doing now. It just made everything a lot easier. We were able to do like live streams and write consistently, and yeah, just like work on music videos all the time and stuff like that. So I really like it. I think maybe we just see each other every day, so I'm sure we need some sort of a break. But yeah, I don't know. It's
Yeah,
been good. It's been fun. It was definitely the right choice.
yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
In terms of like, I guess, accountability for your music as well, you were mentioning keeps you productive, and music videos is something I wanted to talk about first, which was you always have such creative visions. You build your music videos by yourselves with the help of your talented friends. Take me through that process with regards to the conceptualization and then how you decide on, the sets and the actions and what you'll be wearing.
Hmm. Yeah, so we were lucky enough, when we first moved here, like around December
19.
2019, to meet this guy named Christian Lai, who's a filmmaker and had done a couple music videos before, but um, wasn't too familiar with that world. So we just managed to hit it off, and he's kind of slowly been bringing more and more of his friends from that world into our shoots and stuff like that. And yeah, usually how it goes is like we'll have an initial idea, initial like kind of visual thing that we have associated with the song, and then either we bounce those ideas off him, or we have it like fairly like fully formed before we give it to them, and then um, in that case it's more just like logistics and figuring out how to actually make it happen. But in terms of, yeah, the creativity lately, it's been bouncing ideas off of them, and kind of improvise too, like when we get to the actual locations. Just knowing like we want to do a shot kind of like this in a spot that looks like this, but then just basically figuring it out as we go, which has been cool. I mean, we just did the latest music video we just finished shooting yesterday, and that was much more of like again, totally different, like much more of a production. There was like a crew, and like um, Christian and Tituan kind of like really took like the reins on that, and the creative direction was mainly them, and then we were kind of like I don't know, advising that, I
I
guess.
don't know, I mean, I guess we really have like a strong feeling we want every video to have. And there's, like we all love music videos and like movies or, short films or whatever it is. So it's like, there's certain shots that we might see that we'll like screenshot and be like, oh, we want to do something like that. Or like in Ego, like how Aidan's like floating above the lens. That's something that other people have done, but we really felt like it was best represented in ego. So it's like, we have all these shot ideas or like feeling, and then it's just like, how do we really like express that with the video? Because I think the video needs to, live with the song. Like if you muted the video, then like, you got to know like how the song is, even if it's on mute. So I don't know. I think just like it's really become a great collaboration with Christian and T-Swan. And yeah, they just like take our like what seems like maybe not impossible, but like sometimes far-fetched, and like we'll make it like really attainable. So it's been really cool.
Yeah.
I think it's always good to also find like-minded individuals who you can kind of work with on not like a one project basis. A lot of times you are out in the public, in parks, industrial areas, on the streets. Have you just gotten used to like filming outside in the view of spectators?
Yeah. The video we just did was like our first one inside on like a set, which was kind of weird. Yeah. I'm used to it being like getting rained on or being like really cold or like people just staring at you. But I mean, I welcome the change.
I don't know. It was
Yeah.
kind of
Honestly, like lots of people don't even care. Like when I remember we were shooting like Role Model just like in the middle of downtown, and then nobody even looked at us. It's like, okay, cool. Like, yeah.
it's probably the closest thing to like a show we've played in a long time. Like having randoms like just like
Yeah.
walk past. Some will be like, oh, what are you doing? And then you just kind of explain it. We've only had like one scenario where we had to like navigate someone who was kind of upset, but like that's okay. We made it through, and that's fine. But most of the time, especially in Vancouver, like I think, movies are so common here and TV shows in like the Vancouver area. So I don't know. I don't think people really care. Like they just see a camera, they're like, oh, cool. And then they just move on with their lives. Like, so it's been okay for sure.
For ego, how many times did Aidan almost slip off that divider on top of the camera, or is it pretty steady?
It's
It was very flexible.
yeah, it's just like thin
So-
plexiglass, and I guess we'd seen the effect done in like some other behind the scenes thing, and I guess didn't realize that they had like really thick plexiglass. So like I had to like barely put any weight on it. My back foot is like on a rock or something, and then these guys are like holding the plexiglass up, and someone's holding my arm so I don't actually lean onto it. Yeah, because you can see it flex a little bit, so it's super sketchy.
Hey, if it works, right? It's like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
DIY kind of version of what you've seen happen in the past. You
Yeah.
got to film the Everything is Changing video out in Vernon, where you guys grew up. How special was it to film out there?
Super cool. Yeah. It's like there's like a specific angle kind of view that we've used in some other visuals before of like these couple mountains, and sometimes you can see the lake in Vernon. When the sunset goes down, it's like amazing, and we kind of grew up with that pretty much like every day. And I wanted to just really like show people that part of Vernon, because I think it sometimes has a weird reputation, and just the scenery there is awesome. So it was really cool to be able to like be like, this is where we're from, this is what it looks like, and actually just like show that to people and use it in the actual art is super
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah, and it was supposed to snow actually those 2 days we were shooting. So I don't know, by chance or whatever, we were just like blessed with the 2 sunniest days of the winter. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Meant to be, I guess.
Yeah, the views were super amazing. You wrote on Instagram that you got shouted at by some lady though. So what was that all
Yes.
about?
Yeah.
So, well, it started actually because like we shot on a mountain, so we needed like a generator to charge batteries. So they needed like more gas for the generator. So like Aidan and I like hike down and like grab more gas. And so we were like carrying a jerry can of gas. And then this one lady's like, oh, you're not going to start a fire, are you? We're like, no, like just have a generator, like it's just more gas for it. And then she like moved on or whatever. And then she like, we were just shooting, and then she was like doing laps around us kind of. We're like, okay, this is kind of weird. And then eventually she came over and she's like, oh, do you have a permit? And like, well, actually we didn't, but Carson said we did. And she's like,
I don't know.
well, who gave you permission? And then Carson says, the mayor of Coldstream, which is like the town next to Vernon where the mountain technically is. And funny enough, like the Eli who used to be in the band, his dad is the mayor of Coldstream. So we just called Eli and we were like, Eli, so this lady's like trying to get sleep. Can you like just let your dad know, like someone calls, like
It's okay.
it's us, we're fine. Like
Yeah. That was the only time.
so yeah.
Anyone says, I don't know. I think
really
it was
good.
pretty fine.
She was confused.
She was just
Yeah,
confused.
I mean,
she
hey,
was so
kudos
shocked.
to her for wanting to protect the nature, but you guys are not there to cause any harm,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
yeah.
No,
Oh
no
no,
harm.
no.
No
She
harm
was-
at all.
She was
Yeah.
quite hostile.
At least you know that it can only, like, hopefully it doesn't get worse from there. You've had that one experience with someone,
Yeah.
but
I think we
other
hit
than
our-
that.
Yeah, we're good. We hit our quota.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Just Existing, debut album out this October. What are you most proud of during this whole journey?
Oh man.
That's a big question.
I think maybe that it's like actually a complete thing now. Maybe like it's been like such a long time of like, is it going to be an EP? Like we were just kind of like recording song by song and like not really knowing what was going to happen next for like the last 2 years. So now that it's like we have a date, we're working on getting the art ready and all that stuff, it like feels really good to have like a name, all the stuff for it, I think.
Yeah, we didn't know what we were making for like 2.5, maybe 3 years, and we made a lot of kind of bad songs and like a lot of kind of unfinished stuff, trying to figure out where we were going and how to get there, and I mean, it was just like, now like I don't think about it at all, but I think back then I was like super plagued by this like anxiety of like, we didn't know what the next sound was, we didn't know like, or like where we wanted to go sonically or with stylistically or anything like that, and now we just don't think about it. Like for somehow we kind of just managed to just like, okay, we'll just make cool music that we want to make now, and I think probably most proud of that it feels more natural for us now, and I think we're not as I guess obsessive over like the details of that, and we're just trying to make music that we like. So I'm stoked for it.
Yeah.
For each of you, what's your favorite song off the upcoming album?
Ego
is one of our favorites.
Yeah.
Has been since we started writing it. But there are a couple more on there that nobody's heard, and they're kind of my favorites. I can't really say too much about them because we're finishing some of them this week, and
Some of them don't have names.
some of them don't have names. But they feel new and they feel cool, and it feels like, I don't know, a beginning of something else.
Yeah.
Same with
I'd have to
the other two.
yeah,
I'd have to agree.
there's one of the like it's almost finished, one of those ones. It's like I really like that one a lot.
Out
Yeah.
of context, we have no idea what that means, but you really
Yeah.
like it a lot. Yeah.
Yes, I do.
So you worked with Juno-nominated producer Steve Baze on Ego. What was it like working with him?
He's awesome. Yeah. We almost the entire album we got to work with him on, like, pretty much every song. And Ego especially was just like this crazy session. It was like, I think maybe a week on just one song, which for us is like a lot of time. And we had just come off of touring, and where we were playing Ego like every night, and kind of managed to carry that energy from the live version into the studio. And he's just a very positive person, and he's very encouraging, and he will go down like those rabbit holes that we might want to go down with, just like messing with a drum machine for like 3 hours or something like that. And very open to just like he doesn't do like a lot of hip hop kind of influence stuff or stuff like that, but that's where we kind of wanted to lean with Ego, and like with sound choice and stuff like that. He's just super open-minded, and very encouraging. Never, I think maybe the thing that had the biggest impact on us, I think creatively, was just like from seeing how he worked, and his process was just like, when he gets stuck, he just works through it. He doesn't, I think we tend to get upset and kind of like frustrated easily with that stuff, and he just goes, no problem. I'll just
Try something else.
I'll just try
Yeah.
something else. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. One of the hardest working people I've ever met. Like
Yeah.
he'll just do like a 12-hour day, no problem. And then be like up super early the next day. Like it's
yeah.
insane. And I think, you know, some of the songs that we on the album that we have produced ourselves wouldn't have been possible without working with him. Like I think
Yeah.
he's really opened our eyes to a lot of things, and even just the workflow is like huge. So, you know, among other things, but yeah, it's been a really positive experience working with him. And I think, I don't know, he also was a little bit of the glue that we maybe needed to like get to the album being what it is. So yeah, like every song we've done with him has been great.
Hopefully future opportunities to work with him again, obviously. Not just the producer side, but he's an artist, hot heat Mountie, so he probably has a lot to share with respect to being in the industry and going out on tour. You mentioned sound, hip hop. You've always had this kind of like genre mixing sonic sound. Is that always something you've been conscious of as artists?
I tried to be, I think. I think at first we went through like a lot of like phases really fast. Started as like a punk cover band and then went through a bunch of different kind of things, did like the folk indie rock thing, did the like kind of garage grungy rock thing. I think just we get bored easily and kind of always looking for what the next I guess shiny new sound is. But yeah, I mean, I think now especially we're aware of it. Back then I think it was more just like, I don't know if I like this anymore, I'm just gonna try something else. Now I think, I mean, there's still a bit of that, but I think we're more, I feel like, aware of ourselves and what the band is doing.
Yeah, I guess we just don't want to put ourselves into like one box. I
Yeah.
think like we just want to like, if something inspires us, we don't want to like say, oh, like we can't do that because of whatever. Like we'll just do it,
Yeah.
or at least try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What genres have you not kind of experimented with that could be on the board? Like, I didn't hear a country music.
Yeah. That would be fun.
Next album's all country.
I mean, like the Johnny Cash kind of country.
Yeah.
Totally. I could be into that.
Because the attitude behind that is, I think, you know,
Yeah.
even if it's not a sound or it's like certain chord progression, there's an attitude behind certain music. So it's like,
That's true.
we might not even use the sound from it or whatever, but like, you know, if we want a song to sound like Johnny Cash middle fingering the camera at like a prison, like let's go. So yeah, maybe
I mean, yeah, I think there's a couple new I don't want to say genres, but I guess like styles that we're messing with right now that we haven't before. So I don't want to say what they are because I feel like they might never come out. You will have to see how it goes. But yeah, I mean, I don't think anything's off the table. I think you can be inspired by like any part of anything. So yeah, always open.
It's a good way to put it. Now, aside from Instagram and Twitter, you're also active on Twitch and TikTok. Tell me about embracing these new platforms to create content and connect with fans.
It was oh man, when did we start?
TikTok.
When did we start doing streams though?
Oh,
March
I don't-
1st.
March 1st. Yeah.
I think
That was the first
Twitch
stream.
especially is a steep learning curve.
Yeah.
I mean, like anything. I mean, TikTok also, but like TikTok's
Twitch especially.
maybe a little more
just-
familiar. You know, it's just kind of videos or whatever you're doing, or you know, if you want to jump on a trend, that's super cool. But Twitch was a learning curve, and you know,
We're still learning.
we're still learning. There's so much, and you know, we're figuring out that like Macs don't survive streams too much, or like, you know, there's like things you don't know about until you actually try it. But I do think that Twitch has been super fun. Like, you know, you just kind of, we'd be like what we'd be doing anyway. Like our music streams, you know, we're just making music. It's what we do. Or like, you know, we do a lot of like Minecraft streams, but you know, that's just kind of something that we just like kind of mindless gameplay that just like is a total side thing from the music, or like, you know, actually head down working, and then just being able to like stream that and share it with people who like our music, just to see like who we are as people is like really special. And then I don't know, they're into it. Like there's a chat function, there's like challenges, like, you know, if you do something, you have to do a push-up or 10 push-ups or something, you know, it's like, it's kind of funny.
I've
And
had so many
Twitch is a lot of
push-ups.
fun.
it's a lot of fun.
It's always just me though. They always just make me do push-ups.
I've been doing them.
Oh, yeah,
I've been
okay.
doing
He's
okay,
just
fair. You did
somewhere else.
Yeah.
I just in another.
Yeah, I mean the community is super cool. I think Twitch is like, for some reason, seems to be like people who are on there would never have found us on like Instagram or Twitter or whatever. So yeah, it's been really cool. I've made some cool connections with people. There's some cool relationships happening. It's fun, you know. I think we still have to figure out everything, but yeah, it's been awesome.
Who spends the most time on Twitch and TikTok out of the band?
I probably spend the most time on Twitch,
Yeah,
and I would say probably you on TikTok.
on TikTok. Yeah, I
Yeah.
spend it not so much anymore. Like
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know why I've
TikTok
kind of,
fatigue.
I've been like, I've seen so many TikToks, like I needed a break, but yeah, I still make TikToks.
It can be overwhelming. There's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff on there.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's funny, and like there's a lot of funny stuff on there, and you can learn on there. There's like so many cool like music tricks, or like I learned some weird
Yeah.
math trick that, like, you know, or cooking or whatever.
Life hacks, that kind
Life
of stuff.
hacks, you know,
Yeah.
there's so much on there. It's kind of fun. I still, you know, it's fun to make a TikTok every now and then.
And
dabble.
that can lead into our game. Okay, so get your pens and papers.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
called
yeah.
Throwback Trivia. How it works is
Okay.
I'm going to be asking you questions that you've been asked in past interviews, or it's related to your own video content. So
Nice.
it's basically
Oh
a
my
test of
gosh.
memory. So
Sweet.
I'll ask the question, then you won't cheat and look at each other's papers. You'll jot down a
Okay.
quick answer. We'll give you like around 10 to 15 seconds, and then you can say your answers out loud, and I'll award points. Partial points are possible. Okay.
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 Okay, first question. Toward a session for Adobe, what animal did Nolan say was sitting with the babies in the baby jar?
Animal?
You can't say it out loud.
What? No,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
say that.
what
Okay.
animal was sitting with the babies in the baby jar?
The baby jar's right over there though. Can I look at it?
No, don't
No.
look at it. Don't look at it.
I don't think there's an animal.
Don't. You're looking.
Don't
at
look
it.
at it.
So I didn't see that first.
I think it's. Hey, don't look at mine.
I don't even remember it.
Thank you. Yeah, Nolan, you did it. Okay.
I got it. Whoa, my writing looks terrible.
What was it?
No cheating.
No,
Just trying to think of what other toy animals we have around. I think I know.
Yeah, we don't have a lot.
Okay, does everyone have an answer?
Yeah, I got one.
Okay. We'll start with Carson.
A unicorn.
Aiden,
Dinosaur.
Nolan.
I wrote dinosaur too.
It's a dinosaur.
Nice.
So no points for the unicorn, but I do like that
That's
one.
okay.
Now
knew
you
it
know what
wasn't
animal you
something.
need to buy next.
Yeah.
we have a unicorn.
I
Dark.
knew it wasn't like a cow or something.
Yeah.
So I, you know.
Darker side behind the scenes video, you had to make fake blood. What item did you purchase from 7-Eleven?
Oh,
I know.
Oh,
this-
I
yeah,
know
Yeah,
this one.
yeah. That's a while ago. Wow.
yeah, that's a deep cut for sure.
Everyone knows it?
I think so.
I think so.
Answer?
sorry.
Okay.
Chocolate syrup.
Chocolate syrup.
I wrote the same thing. Yeah.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Did
Okay,
you?
yeah, that's a
I
point
did
for
chocolate
everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that because it was so hard to find. Like you don't think it'd be hard to find, but it was nowhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Like even in the you must have not stopped at like a grocery store.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
We
We're down.
Like-
It was so hard to find, but we
stores.
didn't go anywhere.
We went to like obscure corner stores first. I don't know, like
Okay.
Nice.
Interview with Alt Angeles in 2019. If you were a cover band, which band would you cover and what would you call yourselves? So this is a two part, like each is worth half.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I remember this one because I thought it was so funny, but none of you guys thought it was funny.
I
still
remember the
don't get it.
question, but I don't
remember
remember the answer.
Uh,
Best guess.
I saw that.
I didn't
I
look.
was taking a peek.
No, I don't look.
It's like the wandering eye. Can you
Yeah.
see it in your peripheral?
Let's take a little. 5, 4,
I
3.
At least just get the who would be covered.
Yeah.
I got that.
Oh,
Okay. I'm ready.
Okay, Carson, go first.
Green Day cover band, and we would be called Lean Day.
What?
That's all I got. I like
Wait, what
literally
is
Okay,
can't remember.
Aiden says he remembers it, so we'll go with Nolan next.
Okay.
Okay, we'd cover Phoenix and we'd be called Hooked on Phoenix.
Was that
Oh,
Aiden's? Is that what? Okay, yeah. I think
has
we know
memory?
who has the worst memory. Right now.
Me.
It's like Hooked on Phonics, the textbook from elementary school.
I never had that.
Oh.
See, we never. Yeah.
That's why I thought it was so funny.
Okay, interview with Canadian Beats. This is 2017, so former
wow.
iteration of the
Jeez.
band. But what is your
Horrible.
go-to food to barbecue? There was only one answer given.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Can I ask you a question? Are you allowed to say who answered the question?
What?
I don't think it was given. I think it
Yeah, I
was just
don't-
as a band answer.
Oh,
so.
okay.
Yeah, that's how we used to do
Because
that.
that changes it. Okay, but I'm gonna go.
It was very vogue for us at the time.
very. Which vegetable
It was-
did you say?
No,
Or which-
food. Just
Go
food.
to
One, two.
food to barbecue.
Like we thought it was like the coolest thing, and we're like, that's so sick.
A food?
Food?
Yeah, that we barbecue
What?
because it's not something that we usually barbecue. Was I think.
Well,
was
I
the
think I know what it
appeal.
is. I think I know what it is, but
Yeah. Okay,
Does
ready?
everyone
guys-
have?
I got one. I
Okay.
got one.
pineapple.
Pineapple.
Oh, I wrote corn with a question mark because I wasn't sure.
Okay, so Carson and Aiden get the points for that one.
Yeah.
The
Remember that?
answer was
Bone?
barbecued pineapple is nuts. So good. That's what was
Okay, Aiden definitely
That's what I'm-
answered that.
No, it was
question.
either me or Eli.
Because I've never had
Definitely.
barbecued pineapple.
That is definitely.
Yes, you have. We were all hanging out.
I've never
I
had.
think we were maybe at Craig's in the coast, and you cut the pineapple really thin,
I've
like
never
a,
had that.
like a CD.
Never had it.
It looks like a CD,
No.
and you put it on.
Never.
Never.
You
Yes.
wrote that for sure.
Oh yeah, it does sound like me, I guess.
Because I remember one, you were like, "Oh, my uncle showed me barbecued pineapple."
That's what it. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, family recipe.
There you go.
My uncle's a BBQ king.
You're solving these like issues here and now.
Yeah.
So we know Aiden answered it, but you got it. The point, Carson.
Yeah,
I
you
did.
yeah,
I
yeah,
did.
yeah.
I did. So we're okay.
Okay, interview with Vernon Morningstar 2015. What would your dream venue to perform at be? So you all gave individual answers. So you're answering for yourself.
Oh, okay.
Was it just one answer?
We all answered.
No,
for
we all
ourselves.
gave. So there's 3 possible answers.
No, but you
Separate?
give your own answer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
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 I don't think it's changed at all since then, so that should be okay.
Unless I was like, I don't know. Okay, I got it.
Does everyone have it?
Should we be holding these up? Or is that
I trust that you guys aren't cheating.
Okay.
Okay. Carson.
Red Rocks.
Okay, I'll say that's wrong.
Oh,
You said Orpheum.
Oh, that's
Oh,
okay.
nice,
Okay.
nice.
Okay, Aiden.
I think I said 2. I think I said Red Rocks or the 930 Club.
Okay, you get a point. You said Orpheum or 930 Club,
Oh, okay.
but you still get the point.
Really, no Red Rocks.
That's what I'm saying.
Nolan,
I think I said the Ryman Auditorium.
you said Red Rocks.
Oh,
You guys-
Oh man,
I think
was
there's just
the one
like
who
a
said
lot
Red
of
Rocks.
different ones. Like Orpheum would be sweet.
I think
Red
at
Rocks
the
would be
time
sweet.
we had probably just seen
Someone,
Monsters and Men at the
someone at the
Orpheum.
Orpheum.
Yeah,
Who's the
930
who's the
Club's in
who?
Washington. It's in
Oh.
DC, I think.
Oh, okay.
That's just a cool venue.
Nice.
Right on. Okay.
Okay, so the final leaderboard, Aiden 5 points, Nolan 3 points, Carson 2 points.
Nice.
Yes.
But we'll say Aiden maybe answered a lot of the interview questions, so it might
That's
level
true.
out a little. But
That's
that was
true.
pretty good.
that was
It's
fun.
fun
Not
to
bad,
relive
yeah.
the past, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And our final question for you, if you were a superhero, what would your superhero names be and what would your powers be?
We answered that question.
No,
No.
now we're gonna.
I was
answer
like,
that.
I don't remember answering that.
The game is over.
The game is over.
Okay. Nice.
You go first. I need time.
Superhero name and superpower.
That is tough.
That's tough.
What's a problem that you need solving in your life?
I would do my superhero name would be Tutorial. And I would be able to
I like how you went with the name first.
Well, yeah,
I
no.
don't-
This is good. This is
I
the
don't know
way
where
you should
you're
do it.
going.
And you would be able to learn a skill very quickly.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's so good.
but
dude.
like because you'd be like, oh, I want to know how to like master.
Would you be able to teach other people things really quickly too, or is it just you?
No.
Like because you're a superhero.
No.
Like it's you.
That's my superpower.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I could teach you, but it would take long because you don't
Okay.
have.
Right.
That's
Okay,
super abstract. I like it.
Well, there's so many normal ones.
I'm crying.
Like it could be like, oh, my name would be
Tutorial. The tutorial is such a baller name.
Tutorial.
Not what I was expecting.
me.
at all.
Tutorial.
Yeah. It's good.
Would you is that like you just like put your hand on a book or something and you like absorb it?
Yeah, or like watch video, or like watch one
Person
video.
can watch it once and he's a pro. or
YouTube video
something.
at like 100 times speed.
No, just like I could look at it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think mine would be
What's your name first?
Nerd Neck.
Nerd.
And I would fix posture of
Oh,
anybody.
Wow.
Because
Other
I need to
people's
fix my posture. So that's
Wow, I
fine.
really went for a selfish superpower.
No, I would fix my posture
What
first.
could you fix other?
That's
Yeah.
a one-time power. Though.
Yeah, I can fix anybody's posture.
Okay, sweet.
There's lots of people out there.
True.
I think Nerd Neck is the name. I think that's good.
It's a good.
That's
name.
good.
Yeah.
I don't know what the name would be for my superpower.
We need a name first though.
I got it. Yeah. Hold on 1 second.
We got tutorial. Nerd Neck.
I can't be.
It's the new squad. It's like the new squad. Like Marvel.
Yeah, it'll be. I'll make it one word though. Oh, I guess yours is two.
That's
I'll
fine.
make
I
it
don't
one
care.
word.
It can be whatever you want.
It's gotta be. I feel like the bar is so high with tutorial.
Are you saying the bar was set high with tutorial and then lower with nerd?
Yeah,
nerd?
lowered.
No, Nerd Neck is pretty good too. I feel like, oh.
Okay, well, what's your power?
Well, my power would be to teleport.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Classic power. But I think it would be
pretty
great.
classic.
The mover.
Vehicle. I don't know.
Vehicle.
The relocator.
The relocator is pretty good too.
What is it though?
Vehicle.
Okay.
Oh,
vehicle.
vehicle. Nice.
Vehicle.
So we've got vehicle, nerd knack.
Tutorial.
Tutorial.
Okay, we found the characters for your next music video.
Yes, the next Suicide Squad.
Do you need your posture fixed? Yeah. Oh my god.
That was
Nice.
awesome. I love those. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to catch up. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Make sure to check out Daysormay's latest single, Ego. Their debut album, Just Existing, is out in October, and we will see you next time.